When you see a black person from Ukraine, you will not, you will not say like direct like, you was born in Ukraine. No. When you live in Ukraine and you are, you are really a minority. I remember I was always watching my hands, and I asked my mom, maybe if I'm gonna wash my hands with more energy, maybe I'm gonna be white. I didn't realize that I was really, from beginning of my life in Ukraine, I was under the pressure. You are really under the pressure and you never know when you're gonna die. I know that it was a lot of groups of skinhead, that they were like, they were against black people and also Asian people.
A group calling itself the Right Sector is perhaps the largest.
Ukraine's far right is on the march, and there appears little appetite for stopping it.
In Ukraine, we had like this community, we were talking to each other. We had, some days or some times or some moments, we were like, to all black people, don't go to the street, don't go out from your home. And this time, because by a group of the skinhead, a group of the people gonna attack you and you will die. And I was like, wow, it's really terrifying. I was with my phone, like in every second I was checking, are you okay? Are you okay? I was checking Instagram, phones, call, Viber, WhatsApp. This also brought me some, a lot of pain. My native country, but also my native city, especially my native city, is destroyed. It's like my university part of my university is destroyed. Part of my childhood where I grew up are destroyed. I hate and I love my country. I had my biggest, most beautiful experience and also worst experience in my country.
Tonight, there are calls for empathy and the end of mistreatment of Africans stuck on the border of Ukraine.
Some of them have reported receiving racist treatment from Ukrainian officials.
Videos purporting to show foreigners being treated differently by Ukrainian border guards.
It's not a secret that we have racism in Ukraine. It's let's be clear, we have racism in Ukraine. For me, it was heartbreaking to watch because it was like a souvenir. It reminds me why I leave Ukraine, because of these kind of things, this kind of behavior. I cannot say that it's whole country is skinhead. No, we have more racism in Ukraine and Russia, but in Europe, here, and even in France, here we also have it. We can see the racism in media.
Ça sera sans doute une immigration de grande qualité, en revanche. Ce seront des intellectuels.
Parce que ce sont des Européens de culture.
On parle d'Européens qui partent dans leurs voitures qui ressemblent à nos voitures.
Il y a une différence entre les Ukrainiens qui, encore une fois, participent de notre espace civilisationnel avec des populations qui appartiennent à d'autres civilisations et qui devraient...
I already asked my parents about why you moved to Ukraine, but they were like, leave because historically Soviet countries make a kind of deal with African countries, and it was like cultural exchange, so that's why they moved. And first time, good, everything is fine, but they realized so fast that not all Ukrainians or Russian people wanted to accept them. First they moved to Moscow, and then fastly they moved to Ukraine. And then when they see all these kind of things, they couldn't go back to Congo because of the war in Congo. I can say that I'm more Ukrainian. I feel more Ukrainian, even in some of point of views, and maybe in thinking. I think I'm more Ukrainian. Black Ukrainian, but Ukrainian. Why I'm dancing? I'm dancing because it's my way to talk to another person, my way to breathe, my way to live in this world, where you can be just free and to express yourself without any borders. I was between like, should I continue to dance? Because some Ukrainians or other people are like, you're dancing while we have this situation. In the same time, I was like, but I need to dance. Dance, it's a therapy. Yes, I'm gonna dance, but I'm gonna dance for a reason. If you're not gonna enjoy your life, who are gonna enjoy your life? If I can say this, if you will not stand up for yourself, who's gonna stand up for yourself? If you're gonna dream and have to say make this dream come true, who's gonna make this dream come true?